Hello, my multiversal travelers. My name is Liam the Hedgewolf here, but I am not alone. I am here with my brother. Yep. And today we are going to be reacting to, and I'm super late, but I don't give a shit. We are going to be reacting to Sparking Zero gets Goku and Vegeta fired up. It was a video made by Gamer Goku, and it was made a year ago. So let's enjoy, shall we? Yes. It's downloading, but it's taking so long. Can you just run down for the language? I just need you to walk me through like what I want you to do is this on the top. You can get it like I don't know, last night. Hey. 20 on the homeless. 2 minutes into the fucking video, and we're always seeing explosions and fighting. Yeah. Sneeko continues to embarrass himself while trying to banish the black community. The black community can maybe learn from the Jewish community.
and say,
The fuck? What did he just say? Did he just say what I think it just said? Stop jerking me off. What the fuck? He gay. He gay. He gay. He gay. Okay, okay. Did he either say fat ass or that ass? Oh, badass. Probably badass. It's gonna take some. It's gonna take a while to edit this goddamn video.
navigate towards a society that's not. Sneaker 100% comes off as a person that does not have friends to meet, that grew up solely on the internet, that created any personal relationships. So when he's speaking from an outsider in all ways, shape, or form. Keep in mind, Sneaker is not from the black community. I don't know what community he associates with or attaches himself to, but it ain't black folks. Again, I don't understand why he's talking about he does this to a lot of people. And a lot of people have walked away. A lot of people have been like ignoring him. This people harass hundreds of black people, joking black community, to black gas stations. He's pulling out a gun or acting tough for saying everything gets smoked. You can't say the black community is following anything that he was trying to say because he didn't get smoked outright. So the black community was really tolerant, way too tolerant of the nonsense. This whole argument that we should have just walked away from, we want to let Chud do that to a billion people before something happens. She is pushing them to that point, like going looking for everybody. And if you do that enough, you're going to land on the wrong one. Most black people have stayed away from him and did not fight him. That's the reality. But yeah, he's somebody who's listening and violently attracted to somebody. I was always on the wrong side of history, bro. Just a contrarian for contrarian's sake. Defends the dumbest, most ridiculous shit ever. He's just a cornball. He's the same dude that was defending the cuties movement, which sexualized little girls. He's just a weirdo, man. And I'm glad that somebody like that is in jail. Because at the end of the day, the world is not just safe because someone doesn't attack. It's also safe because someone doesn't verbally go after you all the time for no reason.
Mom, Dad?
And just be called safe for existing. Some guy will kill you. Fuck that. I can look at those more. These people who continue to try to monetize and go after folks in the West. If you go to Japan, you have to understand that most of their society has been built after World War II based off of their experience. Their constitution, their pacifist attitude with the military. You go to Korea, they still have deep wounds when it comes to independence. Until this day, these countries don't get along because of a past incident. And they have studies, they have statutes everywhere for comfort with it. If you don't disrespect the comfort with it, they'll put you in jail. They will go after you for going out and then didn't we see that with the whole Johnny Somali situations in South Korea, where he basically got locked up because he was harassing people, because he was making people feel uncomfortable? People are still holding on to pain and history much further back than what slavery, Jim Crow, segregation. We're talking about segregation like I think 1963, that's more recent than a lot of these other foreign countries. And yet these people are still affected by those past events. And they have grown. They don't victimize themselves. He never responds directly to a point with a counterpoint. He just changes it. They try to move forward. That's the point. How have black people not grown and tried to move forward? From where we started in this country 400 years later than white America, black people are doing amazing. We are progressive. We have degrees. We have jobs. We have businesses. We have family. Like, what are we talking about here? It is just a stupid media-driven narrative that black people are just bottom of the barrel struggling does everywhere you go. We had an entire system built against us to hold us back to freaking slavery, Reconstruction, falling through, basically put on slave plantations to work, Jim Crow. You can't say that black people aren't doing good when we had to deal with redlining, when we had to deal with racist, discriminatory loan practices, when we couldn't buy houses, when we couldn't go to school. And things can trigger, generational trauma and stuff, allowing it to hold you back and victim mentality. That's not new mentality. That's racist narrative. And anytime we talk about the past, and anytime we talk about slavery, anytime we talk about civil rights or Jim Crow, that we're trying or we're being victims. Civil rights was 60 years ago. We gotta find a way forward. So they move forward, and I think, especially the Jewish people, they face persecution from the Europeans in the 30s and 40s. But look how quickly they were one of the most powerful empires in the world with Israel. World support for Israel. They had funding. They still receive reparations to this day. Meanwhile, black people, we didn't receive reparations. Slave owners received reparations. Who are losing slaves? You cannot say that it's in the past. Yeah, they've grown, they did their thing. Two things can coexist. You're putting an example of the Jewish people. They do exactly what you're saying they're not doing. And the Jewish community don't let nobody say nothing against them. That should be the goal for every community. Where we are protecting. The analogy I'm making is that the black community could maybe learn from the Jewish community and say, instead of living in a victim mentality, how can we find a way to empower? You just said that they do play victim, so what example are we going to do? They don't identify the same way that black people, you won't see people in the Jewish community flash out when you hear attacks like that, and then act violently. Wherever but you got censored literally because they lashed out about what you were doing with us. That's the they will work with legislation. They will. I just got banned from Australia. They work as a power unit. So he basically said it's okay to be sensitive and protect your culture and your race. However, you have to do it through the system.
Well, the video is not over yet, but the video is almost over because we got like an hour, like we got like 15 minutes left, I think. So that is it for this video, my followers. Alex, would you like to say anything for the viewers?
The reaction is still one of a group of people who hold on to the past and understand his legacy still lives today. You're just saying they have no institutional power. You're saying that they can affect real change. Yeah, okay. But that's not a reference to them not being quote unquote victims. When you say that, you're also denying everything that the black people try to do. Like the Black Wall Street, all the cities that the black people had in America tried to.
Okay, don't. Okay, let's not mention our friends. But yeah, they already know. They are not them. Yeah, make sure to like, comment, sub, share with friends, with whoever you live with, and I'll see you in the next one. Maybe gaming one, maybe a gaming one, maybe an action one. Bye bye.